Hey everybody, welcome back. Man, this is an awesome knife I've been waiting to check out. First off, I want to give a huge shout out to Famous Amos D on Instagram. I will put a link to his page down below. He sent this one out so we could get a review on it and get it out so you guys can see what's coming for the BladeHQ exclusive 940 Osborne, the 940BK-2004. So we're going to set that off to the side. Beautiful knife right here. What do you get in the box? You get your access paperwork, your use and care manual from Benchmade. Also talks about the Life Sharp warranty. You got a nice padded box. And of course, you get your microfiber cleaning cloth bag. Nice silkscreen print on there. But overall, what's in the box? This beautiful knife right here. Benchmade 940 Osborne. This is the 940BK 2004. So this is the fourth one that they put out this year. Just the 20-year anniversary of the 940 Osborne. We're celebrating Warren Osborne's wonderful design. Rest in peace, Warren. This is an amazing knife. If you guys know me, you know my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of the 940. So again, Famous Amos D, thank you so much for sending this one out so I can get a look at it. It's been pretty cool. So one of the best parts, I will cover that in a minute, but let's give a quick look at just the overall knife itself, and then we'll get into some details as well. So you get your natural G10 scales or handles, also referred to as jade. You have black hardware. You have a black split arrow pocket clip, and I will explain about the pocket clip. This is the Parkerized version, so it's already going to show what it appears to be wear, but I like that. You're not going to have to worry about any scratches, anything like that. That's just how it comes out of the box. It's perfect. Now, the split arrow pocket clip, one of the strongest ones they make. Now, I also learned recently, this is one that Warren Osborne designed, the split arrow clip. That's why it's showing up on so many of the 940s this year in celebration. So that was kind of cool to learn all that. Now, you have the black hardware to match, the black Cerakoted blade. And the best part about the hardware, what I was going to tell you about, you have a black access bar and black liners. So all of these parts are blacked out, which is pretty sweet. So now you can see being coated, the stainless steel liners, you can see how far back they go in here. So they come down here and attach at the bottom point here. You can also see the Omega springs through those kind of translucent jade G10 or natural G10 scales. So that's pretty cool. You have the similar Osborne design in the G10. You have the black barrel spacers. I really dig that. So Famous Amos, thanks again, man, for letting me check this one out. Now, you have a reverse Tonto M4 blade steel on this one. Now, it is coated. Like I said, it is the black Cerakote, but you do see the M4 up there. Osborne design, his little logo there for his. And then, of course, Benchmade on this side, 940. It's beautiful. Overall, I really dig this one. I think it's really cool that BladeHQ has it as an exclusive. I really hope they ordered a lot of them because I think people are going to buy a couple of them each. So hoping to get my hands on one or two, at least myself. One for the collection for sure. But I really like this, and I like the fact that they stuck in a reasonable price point for an exclusive 940. We saw some of the exclusive bug outs already. You know, we had the black coated one from BladeHQ, the G10. We also saw the stainless version as well. But those were, 200 and above. So this one comes in, the MSRP pricing, the Met pricing was $230, I believe. They're going to sell these for $195.50. So I think for a Benchmade 940, JG10 and exclusive and M4 blade steel, just shy of $200 is a pretty fair price for it. So it's not going to be the best price, but I think it's a very fair price. They easily could have charged, $250, $265 for these. No problem. People would buy them the same. So I like the BladeHQ did that. So thank you guys very much. Now, if they want to send me one, to check out further, I'm available. Let me know. I got your address here, right here. Let's do that. Anyways, but let's compare this one to a couple others that are out there. Let's also go over some stats really quick. just what you're going to get out of this blade. If you've never seen a Benchmade 940, the overall length on this is 7.87 inches long. The blade length itself is 3.4 inches long. It's got that reverse Tonto blade. The blade thickness starts here with your blade stock is 0.12 of an inch, and it slims down through here. See if we can show that at all. And then it gets thicker closer to the tip where it starts that reverse Tonto grind and going down. So standard, Benchmade 940 design on this overall. They've added the upgraded blade steel. I really like that they added the black access bar. Now this one doesn't have too much stick on it at all. It has a little tiny bit, but being brand new, only flipped a few times, that's pretty awesome. So anyways, split arrow pocket clip, we talked about that. Black hardware, black barrel spacers, all that good stuff. And it does have a little bit of cut in jimping on the back here. That's going to be for grip, so it's not going to slip out of your hands. You have a little bit as well, just shy of the handles that your thumb will fit into and kind of lock you in when you're using it. If you do carry a reverse grip or anything, you can use your thumb right here to get that grip on the back end of the scales. So anyways, overall, I think it's pretty good. It's got a flat grind to it. The handle length itself is 4.47 inches long. The weight on it is 2.65 ounces. And let's compare it to a couple other knives that are out there. Now, one knife that you guys probably have seen, like I said, we talked about the Benchmade Bug Out. This is the exclusive from BladeHQ with the gray G10, the black. I think this one's the 20 CV. Yeah, 20 CV blade, green hardware. Almost a good pairing right here. Both coated. You're just going to get a little bit of that slim factor in regards to the blade and the handle on the 940. But let's see also, if you've never seen one before, let's do a comparison to a Benchmade Super Freak. And this one's going to be an exclusive they put out a couple years ago. And this was also in a natural jade G10 with a coated M4 blade right there. So you can see kind of the little bit of the color difference, but pretty close. This one's a little bit greener. It has been used. This is one that I use, so there may be a little more dirt on this one. Maybe this one will, kind of get those oils and kind of come out the same way, a little greener. This does have a green backspacer. So there's a good comparison of Jade G10, natural G10 put out by Benchmade over the last few years. I like that comparison of that as well. I think another one is to look at aftermarket, what's aftermarket doing? This is something that Rogue Blade Works did that I applauded. I think it's really awesome. I hope they get into making some more of these. I know they have a couple other projects going on right now, but this is Rogue Blade Works. They did natural G10, kind of that jade color on the Mini Freak. This is the Mini Freak. So awesome work. Let's get a close-up of both of them so you can kind of see the scale difference. Pretty similar. You have your milling in here and whatnot, but overall, Jade G10, a little bit lighter on the Rogue, but you also don't have the black hardware underneath. You got stainless hardware underneath this one. So anyways, so I just want to give you guys an idea of jade that's out there. One other example I want to give you since we have it, and that is the Mini Osborne that's coming out this year. And this is going to be put out at all of your favorite knife retailers, at Benchmade themselves. And this is the 945 Mini Osborne. I'm crushing on this one, as Kurt would say. I love it. So it's got the base layer blue G10, black over top. It's got a good handle size for me. If you haven't watched my video, I'll link it down below. Watch the review on the 945 Mini Osborne. It's pretty sweet. But there's a good comparison between the two. So it's just a little bit smaller. And of course, one thing I know you're really going to want to see, and I'm going to sneak this in there really quick, it's the Mini Bug Out in comparison to the Mini Osborne. So that's a triplicate comparison right there. I think everybody will really love to look at. If you need to, go back and pause it, screenshot it, whatever. But overall, this is another one that's coming out soon. It's pretty hot. Hopefully you get one. Also has a mini split arrow clip on it, which I'm really digging that one too. So now I do want to also look at what we have so far this year from Benchmade, the 20-year anniversary. I'm excited. So we had a couple put out this year. We had the 2001 that was put out. We had the 2000, or sorry, that was the 2003. We had the 2002 that was put out. And we had the 2004, I believe, is this one. I really hope I got my numbers right on these. I don't think it's 2004. Sorry. This one's 2004. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we have 2003, 2002, 2004, 2001. All sorts of numbers here. Now, these are all Benchmade Osbornes. You can see the different size, colorings. Now, could they have put, this was a dealer exclusive one. I wish they would have put this one out for the masses. I really hope they reconsider that. Maybe black out the stainless steel liners and the access bar and put this one out as a regular. That would be awesome. Blue G10. It's got that same patterns as the Jade one. But this is a good example of what's been put out this year for limited edition exclusive 940s to celebrate what we have for the 20-year anniversary of Warren Osborne's 940 Osborne design. So let me know. I want to know right now, the ones that are released right here out of these 4, which one's your favorite? So let me know down in the comments which one's your favorite. If I had to choose one, man, I really still like this blue G10. Right now it would be a tie between this black titanium version with the S90V or the blue G10. I think the blue G10 weighs out just because of the fact that it's lighter than the titanium scales here. That's my pick. Let me know what your pick is. Thanks again to Famous Amos D hooking us up with an early review of the Benchmade 940BK-2004. Again, please show him some love. Give him a huge thank you on his channel. Just let him know that you watched this and you appreciated him sending this out. That was some kind that he did for me, for us, for everyone. So remember, do something kind for someone today. It really means a lot to him. Have a wonderful, awesome rest of your day. But most importantly, take care.